Food for thought. We're all living life for the first time. Think about it. When we're kids, we fall off our bike for the first time. And we don't know what we're gonna do. We get up and we might cry. And then we might go look for a Band-Aid, put some Neosporin on, and then get back on our bike and do it all over again. And that is our first time falling. But the thing is, there are so many firsts in our lives that we forget. The first time we cried, the first time we ate food, the first time we took our first steps, the first time we said I love you, the first time, to someone, the first time we did anything. And we forget that everyone is living for the first time. And we all deserve some grace. And you might not know what you're doing. And that we're trying to figure it out. Because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to learn and to grow all by yourself. And you might not know how to do that. And that's fine. But I think what comes to the issue is that when you forget that. When you forget that whatever you're doing for the first time, you've never done before. And you need to give yourself grace to remember that you're gonna fall, but you're gonna get back up. And every single aspect of life, the good, the bad, everything in between, we are learning for the first time. For example, the first time how you learn how to drive. You're terrible at driving. You're never good first time. And the same thing goes for when you're first time in a relationship. You're probably not a very good partner. Or to your first friend. And so when you look at other people, and you just see them doing their thing, they are also doing something for the first time. And it's kind of weird to think that we all see out of our eyes, that we can experience the gift of sight. But we all can take that for granted. I do it all the time, and I forget how much of a blessing it is to see. And if you can imagine it, sometimes when we accept the fact that we're all living for the first time, it's kind of like someone who couldn't see all of a sudden can see, because you have an entirely new perspective. You have different knowledge that you didn't have before. And it might be useful. I really think it is useful, because then you are less likely to judge someone for not knowing something, for not doing something. And one thing, in a sense of an idea or a quote, that I really do love is the idea that you wouldn't be hard on someone if they dropped a bowl. For example, oops, your kid broke a bowl. It fell, shattered, you have to pick it up. And so what do? You say, it's okay, honey, don't worry about it, I can clean it up, it's fine. It's just a bowl, no one died. But then when you accidentally drop a bowl, you get all flustered, you get frustrated, you get irritated. But you wouldn't do that to someone else. think a harder, this is like the ideology from Stoics, how from another perspective they say when you lose, like when someone close to you loses someone they love but you aren't directly impacted, you feel sorry for them and you're like, I'm so sorry for your loss, is there anything I can do? And then and the flip side, or I should say that you like care for them, you uplift them, you just show them affection. But then when it's on the flip side, when you lose someone, then sometimes, not all the time, this is just like what I read, that you all of a sudden play the victim, like not even in that sense, because mourning is so different, like that's not the context that I'm saying, like mourning is mourning, like it's sad, like that's not what I'm getting at, but it's to the point of like woe is me, like self-pitying and all that, when you can't uplift yourself how you would uplift others. That's what I'm trying to get at. Not to say that you can't mourn, you can't be depressed, you can't be sad, but I'm coming from the perspective of you also can uplift yourself how you would lift up others. And it just really, it made me think of life in a different way, that we are also just trying our best, and that we need to support ourselves as much as we would support others, is what I was trying to get at, I promise. And that as much as we are kind and patient towards others, we should be that for ourselves, because everybody is living life for the first time. No one is an expert. Even somebody with a century's worth of life information and life skills and learning and knowledge, they're still living for the first time too. And maybe they've never experienced something that you've experienced. Imagine someone who's 100 who has never once gotten into the ocean, and you live on one of the coastal sides and you swim in the ocean all the time. And that's what I'm saying. Is that as much as we're kind to others, we also need to be affectionate towards ourselves, and to uplift ourselves, and to also remember to be kind to ourselves and grace, and give ourselves grace, because we are living for the first time.